Hi YouTube, this is trying to conceive after a loss. I know it's been a long time since I've updated. I believe my last update video was about maybe 3 weeks ago, and at the time I was excited about my ovulation test and that I was ovulating soon. Well, long story short, I did ovulate. It's just up in the air when I did because I didn't tempt this last cycle. And I got my cycle 33 days, which was on the 5th of August. The weird thing about that is that they're saying that my lateral phase has went from 12 days to 14. Now, I know that your lateral phase can differ a few days here and there, but I was normally at 12 or 13. So I guess I look at it as a good thing because that means that I had a higher progesterone level and that maybe I had a stronger ovulation. But needless to say, I was kind of upset that I did receive my cycle, and so I was like, okay. So I figured that since I wasn't really trying to buy Clemate offline, and I ain't gonna lie, I did try to, but because it's international, my card won't accept it to go through. And so I was like, well, I'll try soy. So I started soy on the 8th of August, and I ended up being in the hospital on the 9th, which I couldn't take it. Turns out they said that I have a cyst on my right ovary that's probably bleeding inside itself, which is what's causing the pain. It's called a hemorrhagic cyst, I think. And I looked it up, and it says that it's nothing that should be concerned about. It do needs to be watched in case it changes or it ruptures and you bleed inside your abdomen, which is why it should be watched. So I have to make an appointment with OBGYN about that today. It says it doesn't hinder your chances in trying to conceive, so I'm gonna go ahead on with this cycle as there's nothing wrong. Now, obviously, I don't know how long I had it, but they never said anything because they had a really big trauma come in and they really couldn't explain much to me at that time. So I understood, there was someone else there that needed more help than me. Um, but on the same note, like I said, I started sort of on the 8th, and I missed a day, and then I had my days running in with each other, which didn't really help either. So, hold on a second. Okay, so I started out with 160 on the first day. On cycle day 3, I was going to 3 to 7. But because I missed cycle day 8, and I started back on cycle day, 3, and I missed cycle day 4, I started back on 5. So that's 5, 6, and 7, which today would be my last day. Or if I would have, yesterday would have been my last day if I did it completely. Just so today's my last day. Um, I don't really know if I want to go on and go through it for Tuesday night to make it a full complete 5 days uninterrupted, or just keep it the way it is. Now, like I said, I started out with 160 milligrams of soy. Um, and I think yesterday I took 320. 320 or 420. I think it was 420. And tonight will be my 540. Each pill is 80 milligrams, and I started with 2 on my first day. Yeah, I'm doing 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, which means every day I up it 1 pill. Um, so I guess I'll see how it goes. I have not been doing the ovulation test. I'm only on cycle day 8. I do have ovulation tests coming, which should be here tomorrow, if not Wednesday. But at the end of the week, I'll be on cycle day 12, and I'm going to try my hardest to start temping starting tomorrow, which will be Saturday 9. So starting from 9 until either I confirm my ovulation, and then after that I'll just, temp in my lateral phase to find out what exactly did it lengthen itself on its own, or is it my body that's doing it, which could be a good sign, as in a stronger ovulation, stronger progesterone, all the good things that should be going on. So I guess that we will see how that looks out. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be starting my tipping, and then I'll have my ovulation test coming. I'm not really sure if I want to do the sorry, my eyes been itching. I have really bad allergies. Okay, thank you. I have progesterone oil, which I used 2 cycles ago, so I may use it again this cycle after I see how strong my ovulation is. I'm pretty much praying that I'm not messing up my body with missing a day of soy in between the important cycle days, and just doing it an extra day just to make sure I have the full 5 days. But like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do the Clearview Advanced Digital. It did wonders. Actually, it was completely correct for me last cycle. The cycle that I got my positive OPK on, I had stopped getting my highs, and I got my solid smiley, so it was correctly on time. So I may do that one again. I don't know, but I do have some internet chibis coming. So I'm going to start testing. I don't know if you have to wait a few days after the soy to make sure that you get the accurate reading from your OPK, but I will do some research on the internet about that to make sure I'm doing that correctly. Good news is that when I did go to the hospital, besides finding a cyst on my ovary, that I did lose more weight. So that's bringing my weight down to a 28 pounds. So I'm pretty happy about that, and hopefully to keep going. So with the weight loss, the exercise, the change in the way I'm eating, the metformin, hopefully I'll get my BFP soon. Now I do have an appointment with my endocrinologist on the 21st of August to update my A1C level, my hormones, and testosterone, and all that good stuff there. And I will update once I come back from seeing her, and she lets me know whether she wants to keep me on metformin or take me off. So hopefully she wants to keep me on, because obviously I've been getting a cycle every month with it. And I noticed also that my cycle started out with 35 days. I'm now down to 33. So it's like every month my cycle's getting shorter and shorter to 28 days. And so as I started out as a child, I started out with, not a child, but an adolescent, I was at a 31-day cycle normally. So maybe it's just trying to get back to what my body was normally used to, which was 31 days. But like I said, I started out with 35, and now I'm down to 33. So it may just be that it's trying to put me to 28 days, or bring it back to my norm, which is 31 days a month. 31, between 29 and 31 days, so it wasn't a big difference between 28. Again, I'm sorry that the updates have been so long in between. I was really kind of crushed, you might as well say, about not getting my BFP this month. And yeah, I know that it's only been like the second month of really trying with the metformin. But as you all know, my first video I posted, that I have been trying for about I think it's 6 or 7 years, and in between that time I had 7 miscarriages, including a tubal, which is part of that 7. So it is kind of hard wondering, and then with me turning 30 years old this year, wondering if it's really going to happen. Like, I'm really starting to feel as though, again, that it's not going to happen. But I know that all things take time, and when the time is right, we'll be blessed with our child. So I guess only time will tell. To all the ladies that have received their BFP, congratulations. I'm so happy for y'all. Baby that's to y'all. And have a happy and healthy 9 months. And to those of us that are still trying, um, it will happen soon. I know that every now and again your feelings will get down in the dumps like I had, but you know, at the end of the day, you can't be depressed because depression stops ovulation as well as stressing. So it's just a hard process, and I figure taking some of the added things I was doing to help conceive, taking some of those away, like the temping, that's another thing that's hard to do. And then only doing OBKs when needed, and not really worried about when to BD. Just keep it fun and keep it interesting. And then you gotta insert the pre-seed. It's just so much that sometimes you just want to say, you know what, I just need a break from it. And usually everybody says on their break is when it happens, but I'm gonna try soy. And if soy doesn't work the cycle, then I think it's time to start asking the doctors about some other meds to use that's within my price range. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. But I'm really hopeful about this cycle, and I hope that everything turns out great. And again, I will state that even if I don't conceive, I'm so happy to know that I'm still getting a cycle every month and my hormones are normal. But I will really hope to see 2 lines one day and not just on the OPK. Well, ladies, I would have loved to participate in the VETA, but I don't think I'm not interested. And even still, I barely get on as it is to do my updates as I'm supposed to. But I'm going to get better with that. And I say that with every video. And every video comes 2-3 weeks at a time. But I promise I'll get better with my videos. And since I'm getting more comfortable, I will let y'all into my life even more. And you can see, you know, what really goes on besides what I tell you. But like I said, this cycle, I'm on cycle day 8. Tomorrow, cycle day 9, I will start temping. Hopefully I'll do that correctly. I will do my soy tonight and maybe tomorrow night. I don't know for sure. I'll figure it out. And oh yeah, I do have the evening promise oil pills, and I do have the royal jelly. Now I know that the EPO you only take from cycle day 1 to you ovulate. To you ovulate. Now I took it one day and that was it. I have to get, you know, up to par with taking all these extra pills on top of my blood pressure medicine, my metformin, and stuff like that. So, other than that, I had no side effects from the royal jelly. I had no side effects from the EPO. And so hopefully, once I get more into tune with taking everything, we'll see how that goes. But from 9 until I'll be doing it every day from cycle day 9 to ovulate of EPO. And they said the royal jelly you should take only up until you ovulate, and then no more, I think, from what I read. So I'll be doing that as well, starting from cycle day 9 all the way to I ovulate. And we'll see how it goes. So this month is EPO, evening primrose oil. I can't pronounce it. So it's EPO, it's royal jelly, it's soy. I'm already on prenatals. I'm going to add a baby aspirin every day. And after ovulation, it will be my prenatal pills. As always, I have those, and my progesterone oil. And we'll see. So, okay, ladies, thank you for holding out on the update. It was coming. And like I said, as soon as I get back from my appointment on the 21st with my endocrinologist, I will let y'all know what my blood work said, what my MRI came back as, and everything else. Alright, ladies, you have a great day. Bye.